morning, everyone. I'm changing the angle because the window's over here. Today is a lovely spring Sunday morning in the neighborhood. I just got up and got dressed and everything, and I'm ready to start my day. And today, I want to be somewhat productive. Because of my reduced course load schedule for school, I have a 4-day weekend. Wow! Now today's Sunday, so I had Friday and Saturday off, and I have, of course, Sunday and tomorrow, Monday off. Have I done any schoolwork during Friday and Saturday? No! But I'm going to change that now, because it's the start of a new week, and I have some things that need to get done. I have an assignment for my searching class, and I have an assignment for my cataloging class. My searching assignment is due this week. Have I started? Yes. I actually have started. You thought I was going to say no. I actually have. But that was a couple days ago, and I haven't looked at it or touched it since. So I'm going to continue that assignment. I may not finish it today, but maybe if I focus and lock in, as they say, I might. But we'll see. It involves a lot of searching. It's a search engines assignment, so it's about mostly Google search. I didn't know Google had an advanced search feature, I guess because no one really uses it. But it's mostly about that and the different features and what they mean and how to use them, evaluating the results, evaluating how the search works, that kind of stuff. There's a lot of terminology and things to remember, which is a common theme in a lot of my classes, but I'm gonna work on that assignment today because it's due this week. And my cataloging assignment, I have not started that one yet, but it's due next week, so I have some more time. But I want to focus on searching today. But first, I'm gonna have breakfast. I'm hungry. Murdoch was waiting for me as soon as I opened my door. Oh, hi. Good morning. Oh. I know. You need to go outside and you need to eat and stuff. I'll take care of you. I am the only one here right now, so I guess I have no other choice. It's actually not that cold outside. I'm just wearing my sweater and I put a hat on. It's still cold, but it's warming up a little bit. The birds are chirping. It feels like spring. It is spring, technically. I don't know when the first day was, but it's spring. I love the way the clouds roll. I love when they look like this. It's like they're rolling by. And it's really pretty. What do you think, Murdy? Murdoch, come here. What do you think, Murds? Are you glad there's no snow on the ground? For now? I might have just jinxed it. He wants to go back inside. He already did his business. He's like, when are you taking me back in? Right now. Murdoch is enjoying his breakfast. So now I can make my breakfast, but first I have to wash the dishes. I don't like when there are dishes in the sink in the morning. When I make breakfast, the sink has to be empty because I wash my dishes as I go. But I'll wash the ones that are in here first. I think whenever I get my own place, I'm gonna make it a point to always make sure the dishes are washed and the sink is empty before the end of the day, so I don't have to do it in the morning. I'm gonna hold myself to that. That sounds like a good rule. This is the audiobook I'm currently reading, and I'm about to start the 3rd chapter, and I couldn't help but notice the name. Danganronpa follows me everywhere I go. I can't see that name and not think of this Hajime. Hey! Hajime! I decided to move up to my room to do my work. I got this lap desk for Christmas, and I've been using it sometimes when I'm up here to do work if I want a change of scenery. I'm working on my searching assignment. I'm like, what I did just now was scroll to the bottom of the last question, and I was looking at, it looks like there's 2 like true false questions, I just answered those first because they're the easiest. Before I get into everything else, I need to ease into it. It's not that long. It's only 13 questions. When I started the assignment the other day, I answered 3 of them. And then I was like, I'm done for now. But I'm going to continue it, and I might actually finish it. We'll see. I have my Google search cheat sheet open. It's not really a cheat sheet. Our professor gave it to us. These are the different, like, search terms you can enter, or, like, I don't know, Boolean operators, which are things you put in between search terms to, like, include or exclude things, like and, or, and not. This is for the Google's advanced search specifically. The different ways, the different terms you can put in when you're searching things. I just have to make sure I know how to use the right ones in the right context, and it's easier in practice than theory. Everything about what I'm doing in school is extremely practical because it's stuff that we're going to be doing in the field when we're helping patrons at the library or whatever information place that we'll be at. Mostly libraries. A patron needs help searching for something. We are the ones who are going to help. And we have to follow the there's 9 steps of searching, like figuring out the concepts of what they're searching for. Well, actually, the first one is the topic. There's the topic, the concepts of the search, and then conducting the search, make sure we have the right Boolean operators and the right search terms. I feel like I didn't explain Boolean operators right. I'll put a definition here. There you go. We have to evaluate the search by the time we conduct the search, and if it's not showing us the results that maybe we were expecting or not very accurate results, then we have to revise the search until we find what the patron may be looking for. So that's what I'm learning. I have 8 questions left out of 13. I think I can definitely finish this today. I have faith in myself. Alright, let me turn my Nintendo chill music back on and get back to it. It's 1:30 p.m. and I finished my assignment. Yay! I'm not submitting it yet. I'm gonna wait a little bit and look over it again, just to make sure that I have everything as correct as I think it is. Also, in between finishing the assignment, I did get distracted and watched a 30-minute video essay about BTS. It was this one, right here. It was very good, actually. I'm gonna put my things away and then go downstairs and have a snack. I'm a little hungry. I feel very good about finishing my assignment. I feel very nice about that. I knew I could do it. It wasn't that difficult, actually. I just had to double check the class material to make sure my answers were correct. I don't know. Or the information was correct. Like, I don't know, I was gonna try to give an example, but I can't think of anything right now. Okay, I've been in here for too long. Time to go downstairs, and also my laptop is gonna die. It was at 54% when I came up here, and now it's at 14, so it's time to revive her. I've been looking at my screen for way too long, so now I'm going to read for a bit. This angle really isn't working. I'm trying to prop you on my reading pillow and it's not working out. Baba is holding the camera. Now it's working. Thank you. I've been doing a lot of reading recently, which isn't really new, but I've been reading a lot of manga specifically. I finished all the volumes of Yotsuba that I have. I read volume 4 in a day, and I read volume 5 also in a day. Those are all the ones I have. I'm waiting on volume 6. It's just my package is delayed right now, but that's okay. I started reading another manga series. I hope it'll focus. I'm in front of the window. The glare is a lot. That's a little better. In the clear moonlit dusk. This is volume 3. I read volumes 1 and 2 very quickly. I think I read both in a day or a day and a half. It's very cute and I really like it. It makes me smile and it kind of reminds me a little bit of Ouran High School Host Club in a sense that the main character is a tomboy or is just androgynous or is mistaken for a boy. In this, the main character Yoi is given the nickname Prince for a long time because of her appearance. She is very androgynous and she ends up meeting the other prince of the school, Kohaku. She doesn't have a great first impression of him at first, but they slowly get to know each other and eventually they start like an experimental fake dating scenario type of thing where they pretend to date just to see what happens. That's where I'm at, so I'm about to start reading it. Look at this. The art is so good. I got the first 4 volumes. This is volume 3. The only other one I have is volume 4 after this because I wanted to just get a couple to try the series out after I read the first couple chapters online. But I feel like I'm going to continue this series. I have a feeling that it's something I'm going to continue. I don't have a feeling that I'll have room on my bookshelf to put the other volumes. There's 8 as of now, and I believe volume 9 comes out later this year. I don't know. I don't like reading manga online. I did that like to try it out to read the first couple chapters like I said, but it gives me a lot of eye strain, especially because I have to zoom in to like the different panels to see them clearly and I have to scroll up and down on the screen and like move to the next page. I noticed that it gives me eye strain more than usual. I prefer to hold the physical book in my hands and read it that way. So that's what I'm doing. My reading pillow, the headrest on my reading pillow, it has a hole in it now, or like a tear, and I'm really upset about it, but there's nothing I can do about that. There was a thread loose, and now there's this thing here. I don't know. It's almost 6 p.m. Don't mind the Stardew Valley music playing in the background softly. I'm about halfway through the book and things are happening. A new guy has entered the plot and I think things are gonna get interesting. And it's just so good. It feels so good to read something where the characters like yearn for each other. I know everyone's like, we need to bring back real yearning. We do. We need more of it. So many of these romance books like are the same and it's not even romance. It's just like insta-love. Not even insta-love. Insta-lust most of the time. And I'm talking about like, you know what I'm talking about. You know what kind of books I'm talking about. Like a lot of the popular book talk stuff. There have been so many videos made about that. I could go on about that. It's something that I've been thinking about for a bit. It feels so good to read like a sweet romance like this. Like I know for a fact that these two characters are not going to kiss until like chapter 30. And when it happens, the payoff is going to be so worth it because they like each other so much. They can't stop thinking about each other and they're discovering more about themselves after meeting each other. And they have such cute moments together. It's so cute. I've been in a fluffy romance mood as of late. I actually haven't been reading that much romance. I've been reading a lot of other things, which is good. I'm glad that I've expanded my horizons in terms of the books I've been reading. Like, one of the books on my to-be-read list is Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. I would like to read some more mystery books to get my mind working, to get my gears turning. So I'm trying to figure out who did it as the story goes on. What the characters' motives may be, meeting all the characters and be like, you seem suspicious. I think this is because of Danganronpa, because that got my gears turning as I tried to figure out who the culprit was as the game went on. Most of the time I was lost because the trials are so long, but it's fun. It's fun. In terms of contemporary romance, I'm romance out. The only ones that are on my to-be-read list that I'm still interested in reading and that I have on hold are The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez and The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. I've had that book on hold since September. I'm still waiting for it. I probably won't end up reading it until this coming September. Hopefully the wait is worth it. Aww. Don't get me wrong, I like some spice every now and then. I think it's good, but when it's in, like, it's different from fan fiction. Like, if I'm reading just a 2,000 word one-shot, I know what I'm getting into. The tags are there. I read them. I know what to expect. You know? I'm in and I'm out. With a full book, if it's a romance, like, the spice isn't enough. Like, okay, they smashed, and? Do they actually like each other, though? Do they like each other as people? Or do they just think the other person is hot, and that's the basis of the attraction? Am I getting older? I mean, I am. But I've noticed that my tastes have changed. They've shifted a little bit. I guess that just means I'm maturing. But yeah, that's the end of that tangent. TLDR, this is adorable. It's about to be 6 p.m. I am quite peckish, so I'm gonna have dinner now. Good morning. Today's Monday. It's almost 10 a.m. I was up earlier, but I was watching YouTube for like half an hour. Oops. But I'm up now. I'm still in my pajamas, but I'm going to get dressed to do a workout, actually. I try to work out at least twice a week, usually on the weekends. But since I have a longer weekend, I've been trying to do it more. And by trying to, I mean, like, I just have. Which is great. This past weekend, I didn't do any lifting because I've been on my period. So I don't feel like doing anything when that happens. But now my period's basically over, so I'm going to work out this morning because I actually feel like it. I actually feel like lifting things. Also, last night I finished reading Volume 3. This is the second time I've read a book a day, and it's been easy because it's manga, and it's also been really fun. So today I'm gonna start Volume 4, and then after that, I might just have to get the other volumes because I'm invested. I love this series. So that's what's happening now. I'm gonna get dressed. It's another sunny, cloudy day, so that's very nice. It's nice when the sun shines through the window. Maybe I'll go for a walk today, because yesterday I was inside the whole time. And I haven't been for a walk in a while, because my main exercise has been weight training. So, that might be on the agenda. We'll see. I just finished my workout. It was kind of tough this time because it's been a week since I last did it, but I feel great afterwards. I feel really good that I've been strength training consistently for almost a year after being pretty scared of it for a while and not really knowing how to get into it. But I started by just doing body weight workouts, and then I worked my way up to actually lifting weights, and now that's my main form of exercise, and I love the progress that I've been seeing. I've changed into my regular comfy clothes, obviously, so I'm not about to flex on you now, but seeing my physical progress has been so satisfying, and it feels really good. Honestly, girls, ladies, women, y'all need to get into strength training. Don't be scared. I'm not a professional, obviously. I'm just someone who's been doing it for almost a year now and has loved the results and has found it really fun, actually, even though it's tough sometimes, I think it's worth it. Not only do I feel like I look better, I feel better after I do it. And it's gotten to the point where when I don't work out, aside from this past week because I've been on my period, it feels weird. It's the same way where I try to eat fruits every day. Not even try to, I just do. And when I don't, it feels weird. I've just built up that habit. Okay, I'm hungry. It's just after 11 a.m. I'm gonna eat. Same breakfast as yesterday. French toast, eggs, and potato. My syrup's there in the same container I had my fruit in earlier. I eat my fruit while I make breakfast, and I'm watching Michelle McDaniel.
Subject, like we could change, like we could modify our search using this, but we really just looked at contain.
I'm in a meeting right now, a drop-in session for searching class. Hopefully this will be helpful in preparing for the final test in a couple weeks. It's with the professor from the other section. I haven't had her before. She seems very nice. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention now.
How to knit, right? Jenna, you got to see how bad of a typer I am. How to knit. Like that as a phrase search.
Yeah.
Quotes for stopped words like how and to be included in the and matched literally. Now, if it asks you that on the question, make sure you change the language a little bit. And
yeah.
You're not just taking it from there. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect. You're welcome.
I just got out of that drop-in meeting for searching. And it was very nice, actually. It was just an opportunity for people to ask questions, clarifying questions about certain concepts, especially because the semester is almost over and we have the final test in like 3 weeks. I actually just went back to my assignment and adjusted some of my answers after getting some clarification about a question I had, so that felt good. I haven't submitted my assignment yet. I'm still giving it time. I think I'll just do it on the day. But that was nice. I'm glad I went to that. My brother just came home, so I'm gonna go say hi to him and Murdoch. And I'm also hungry, so I'm going to have a snack. Can you guess what it's gonna be? It's been a couple hours, I think. It's been like 2. And now it's dinner time. Dad cooked. It looks very good. I made the rice. There's beef, potato, and I think these are peppers. I don't think I'm supposed to eat these. They're very hot. I think they're just for the flavor. I licked it, and it was hot. So I'm gonna leave that alone. It is now 8:25 p.m. Today was a good day. I had my drop-in meeting earlier for my searching. Yeah. I also put away my laundry in complete silence. I was going to do something else before that, but then I realized it was almost time for the drop-in searching meeting, so I just put my laundry away then in complete silence, and it was actually very nice and calming and meditative and therapeutic. I would highly recommend it. Now I'm going to wind down and chill because tomorrow I have to wake up early, so I'm going to go to sleep at 10 p.m. the latest because I want to get as much sleep as possible before I have to wake up at 4:45 a.m. Thank goodness this semester's almost over. Right now, I'm going to practice Korean. I started learning Korean again at the beginning of this year. The first time I tried it was in 2021, and then I stopped for a long time. But I got back into it, and I was on a good 26 day streak. I was almost at a month-long streak. But then I hit a rough patch mentally in late January, early February, and that was the time that I was having a lot of stress and overwhelm with school, and there was also when I was using Danganronpa to cope. So I stopped. for a while, but I'm getting back into it. So I'm going to practice right now. I started the unit where we're learning how to ask for directions and stuff. 이거 얼마예요?
12,500 won.
12,500원이에요.
Excuse me, but...
Oh, I don't remember how to say that. I just learned that.
Excuse me.
저기요? No, it's the other excuse me. Not hey you over there. I forgot, I just learned that.
실례합니다.
실례합니다.
Excuse me, but...
I already forgot how to say it. 저기요, 실례하지만. Ah,
Excuse me.
실례합니다. Yay. I just got out of the shower. I said before that I was going to go to bed at 10. So that hasn't happened. I just spent a lot of time in the bathroom, but that's besides the point. I'm going to go to bed now. Since I don't have time to read, I'm going to bring my book. I'm going to bring volume 4 on my commute tomorrow. I'll read it then. I was going to journal instead, but again, I don't have time to do that, and that usually takes an hour, so that's not happening. So I'm just gonna go straight to bed. I'm actually quite tired. I'm also going to end this video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Good night.